Welcome to Vanguard Realty Alliance Agent highlight video with Nicole Delio. So thanks for coming on today, Nicole.
Thanks for having me, Steve.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
Excited.
Thanks for being here today. Yeah. So why don't you tell everyone a little bit about yourself and like what had you get into real estate?
Okay. I have wanted to be involved in real estate pretty much my entire life. And you may think like your entire life really, but I'm not kidding.
Since 2 years old, right?
So, 2 years old, my first words were real estate. But honestly, when I was young, do you remember the game Life, the board game Life?
I do, yeah.
So if you remember that game, there were different houses that you could live in, right? And one was a mansion. And you think most people were probably going for that mansion.
The mansion.
I would lie, cheat, and steal to live in the log cabin. Like where I lived mattered. The real estate mattered at 12 years old.
There you go.
And it just continued throughout my life. And finally, I was given the opportunity to, kind of make a career change. And I said, that's it. I'm going for it. This is what I want. And this is what I'm going to do.
That's awesome.
And here I am. And then I found you.
Yeah. And tell us a little bit about your past life. What did you do before real estate?
Before real estate, I worked in the insurance industry. So I handled homeowner claims. And it was a nice job. It was a good job. But I just wasn't that into it. It's not that exciting.
Yeah. And so fast forward now, and your mom was in real estate, right?
My mom was in real estate.
Because I used to talk to her at the office all the time.
Yes, you were one of her favorite agents back in, I'll say 2006.
Yeah, 2006 is probably when I met her.
Yeah, so my mom was in real estate, and truth be told, she actually told me not to get in real estate. She just, from her aspect, it was a little bit more stressful, learning the computer and things like that all at the same time. But she knew my passion, so obviously she supported me.
And we all listen to our parents, right?
Never. Exactly.
All right. Well, I'm glad you didn't listen to her because I think you're doing great.
Thanks.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about, how you like to run your business and who you work with in terms of your clients. Just give everyone a little bit of Nicole Delio's real estate,
my vibes.
Yeah, your world.
My world. Okay. My world is, so real estate wise, I've worked with a lot of family, a lot of friends, a lot of neighbors. And I really pride myself on that. I love knowing my clients inside and out. A lot of them, they're not strangers to me. And if they started that way, we do form nice relationships. They become friends of mine. That means a lot to me. I truly do care about my clients, and I really do appreciate working with them.
Yeah, and that's why people like working with you, I'm sure.
I hope so. Yeah.
So how do you typically come across like your neighbors? Can you tell a couple stories? Because I know I like to hear some of your stories, and I think it would be interesting for the guests to hear them as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm a stalker by any means, but I will say in my particular neighborhood, one of the neighbors was having a yard sale. This is right when I first started real estate. This was actually one of my first listings. And my mom had come home down the street that way. I was actually living with my parents at the time. We were in between moving. And she came home and she said, "Oh, they're having a yard sale at the beginning of the neighborhood." And I was in my car at their house within 2 minutes.
Stalker.
Said, "What are you doing? Are you just selling things?" And they said, "Oh no, we're moving." And I said, "Well, you won't believe this, but I just so happen to be a real estate agent. Are you working with anyone?"
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah. And they had an agent in mind, and I just said, "Do you mind if I come inside?" And that was kind of, the beginning and the end. We hit it off. Their house was beautiful. And shortly after meeting them, I actually met the other next door neighbor, listed her house a couple months later, and then met another neighbor right at the beginning of the neighborhood, and their house is currently under contract right now.
That's so cool, though. It's just, I think I hear so many agents complaining about their clients, and when I hear you talk about it, it's always like fun. It sounds like it was like a good
friends.
Experience.
They are.
Wow. So if you had a choice, would you want to work with someone that you get along with or that you don't, know? So that's really what I see in you is you really are relationship based. And I think it comes natural because you like people and you care. So I just wanted to pinpoint that for you and help highlight it a little bit.
Thanks.
What else should people know about you and your business?
I like to try and have fun with it. I mean, I know it is a stressful market, especially for buyers right now, but I like to be optimistic. I like what I do. I like working with people, and I just try to make it the most fun experience that it can be, given whatever the situation may be, whatever the market may be. Just make the best of it.
Yeah, when like 9 out of 10 agents now are complaining about there's no inventory, it's a battleground out there.
I have high hopes.
Just stay positive and,
exactly.
and have fun.
Yeah, it only takes one.
And guess what? It works.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's great. So anything else that you would want people to know about you personally?
I don't know. What do people?
Well, we're talking about working with people that we like, right? So just tell me about you, your family, and what you guys like doing.
So I have a pretty large family. We're a little chaotic, but a lot of fun. I feel like you know a good bit of my family, or have met a few of us. I have 3 younger sisters. I have 2 kids. My husband has 2 brothers. And just with all of us combined, it's a lot of energy. It's a lot of fun. It's a little bit of arguing, but overall, it's all good.
There you go. And what do you guys love doing?
We like the beach, and you're a beach person.
Yeah.
We're all beach people. We like to go out on the boat as much as we possibly can. We like to be outside. We like good weather.
Yeah. Good weather, boats.
Good people,
maybe
good fun.
Maybe a couple drinks.
Yeah.
Have a
good
time.
Life.
There you go. All right. Well, thanks for coming on today. I just want to, just reiterate how much I see in you that you're so focused on other people in the relationships of real estate. And I think that's the one thing that will hold true over time in terms of really the value of an agent, having someone in your corner that cares about you and really takes the extra steps to take care of you in this potentially stressful, but more hopefully very fun process.
Very fun. Thank you, Steve.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks.